Hi, I'd like to spend a few minutes now talking briefly about accounting for exploration and evaluation expenditures in the extractive industries in accordance with IAS 6 AASB 6. To do this, I'm going to focus on a simple example where we have a company called Angelique Explorations, which is undertaking exploration activity in two distinct areas, A and B. These are distinct areas of interest, and the expenditures in the two areas will cover multiple actions. So there might be three exploration activities in area A, and in year one these incur total expenditure of $10,000. Likewise, there's going to be a number of exploration activities in area B. These cost $15,000. In year two, there is $12,000 worth of exploration expenditure in area A, and in area B there's $25,000 worth of expenditure. In year one, we recognise effectively an asset for each of the areas of interest. In area A, we have to recognise expenditure which can be carried forward of $10,000, and exploration area B, another exploration asset of $15,000, and we spent $25,000. In year two, we'd recognise the extra expenditure incurred, $12,000 in area A and $25,000 in area B. At the end of year two, Angelique Explorations determines that there are not economically significant reserves in area A. Because there's no economically significant reserves, we are ceasing our exploration activities. We'd have to undertake an impairment test. That would dictate the exploration expenditure can no longer be carried forward, and we'd have to recognise an exploration expense. In other words, we're doing an impairment test and we're writing off or impairing the asset. At the end of year two, Angelique determines that there are economically significant reserves in area B, say 10,000 kilos, and these are such that the recoverable amount is greater than the book value of the exploration expenditure carried forward. So in this circumstance, we'd have to reclassify the exploration expenditure carried forward, and what I'm doing here is I'm reclassifying the expenditure from an exploration type account into a development type account to highlight the fact that the development account now represents an area or expenditure where we have found an economically significant resource and it can be expected to proceed into production.